Okay, so we're starting the recording now. We are starting the session. Welcome back to the Fever Swamp, everyone who is here. Calvin is not going to be joining us this week, it appears, but everyone else is here. Silas is back from whatever time hole he fell into, but he's back now. It's fine. This is normal. And you are here on the map where you are at. You fought some skeletons last week. What you doing now?
Wait, did I not play last time?
No, you didn't.
You sure?
Yes.
It was terrible. We needed you desperately.
What
Yeah, it was
happened?
genuinely pretty rough.
We fought some skeletons, but
Oh no,
we
I
were
mean,
not
what happened to
prepared.
me?
You're our familiar. You hid in my pocket, but
Oh no, not even my character. I mean, me, the person. Why did I not play? I don't remember.
You fell asleep. You were tired, I think. I forget what you said, but you couldn't join us. And
This.
then yeah. And then we didn't play last week, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. You can scroll up where I sent you the episode, the link to the episode that you missed, and you said thanks. It's there. It's all there. There's records. Anyway, so yeah, not too much happened that you missed. They fought some skeletons. They met some scumboggles. They mapped a hex.
That's
That's
what we
all.
do every session.
That's all. Yeah. They certainly didn't find a hoard of gems in a tree that they aren't telling you about. So, yeah. I have a feeling, looking at the map, that I know where you are going to be going now. Yes?
yes, the signs were there.
Yes. Okay. Very good. So, looks like you're going to be spending today double timing your way to Mama's Healing House. Very good. You're going to need to denote a navigator, and then also, someone to forage along the way. Who will navigate? No. Sorry, I need to roll for weather first. Clear skies.
Okay,
I think so.
Silas, you're on navigation duty. Lucas will fish.
Alright, that sounds good. Oh wow, did they update the Roll20 sheets?
Again?
Yeah, look, the money has different icons now, and I think the save boxes are different.
Oh, yes. Oh, I think we commented on this last time, but you weren't playing, of course, as previously discussed. But yeah, they are new. Very, very nice.
That's cool.
All right. So Lucas, looks like you're not gonna find any food today. But Silas at least does not steer you wrong. It's a little past midday, and as you are making your way through the hex that is part of Scumboggle Cave, while you're making your way through the swamp, you hear a sudden sound echoing through the trees. You all heard.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
Well,
What is that?
it's just a bagpipe, surely.
Yeah, but
What's
no,
a
I meant like they
bagpipe?
played it really badly.
Possibly a military march? Possibly an undead military march.
Yeah. There's no ground to walk on, or there's no ground to march on, and the undead have no lungs to blow into the bags.
Shall we investigate or row on?
Oh, let's go see what
Let
it
us
is.
hope that we are not the ones being investigated.
Or at least that whoever investigates us works for the Nilfenberg Empire.
So, I need to know, do you move closer to the source of the sound, or do you try and go away from it?
I think we're approaching.
It's probably
See,
go.
we're not going to die of disease today.
You're gonna be eaten by ghosts.
Okay. How are you approaching?
By boat.
Yes, I know by boat, but
Openly?
are you approaching boldly and openly, or are you trying to be quiet and keeping your heads down and trying to be stealthy?
I don't think we're very good at stealth throwing. That's never worked for us. So, Lucas thinks we should just go in, because if this is like a Nilfenbergian military camp or a Dwarven military camp,
Sorry about
or who would he associate bagpipes with in this setting?
Probably dwarves.
If it is a Dwarven military camp, they probably won't appreciate us sneaking up on them.
All right.
What do
So-
the rest of you think?
No, I agree with
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So, as you get close, you hear the sound again as you get close for another moment, and then you spy between two trees, in the distance. There are numerous shapes, humanoid, moving about on a little island. Kildrak, anyone in the front two boats can give me a perception check. Ixa, you'll have disadvantage if you roll.
Yeah, just a second.
I'm blind, I guess.
It didn't matter.
Okay. Let's see. Silas, you notice that the figures on the island are shambling about in a way reminiscent of the Walking Dead that you've encountered before. Although these are more well dressed and less decayed.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like newly risen, newly slain bodies.
Bad.
Yes, and he'll relay that to them. that the things people said jokingly out of character were actually right in retrospect.
Then let's turn around, Lucas will say, and his boat will stop, stand up a little, and start rotating in place. We needn't kill every undead we see, and we've few places left to map before I want to be back in Clink, waiting for a response from, hopefully, the Pope.
I'm kind of curious about their undead lungs, but okay. Maybe he put the bagpipes inside of the ribcage of one of them.
Maybe they have a bellows, but we should probably not investigate too thoroughly right now.
Very good. So you continue on. The zombies cannot follow your canoe. So even if they did detect you, they are not able to follow. So you continue along your way, and by evening, you approach Mama's healing house. Mama's sons, Droog and Rock, come up to you again and greet you heartily as they have before. Welcome back! You guys are Mama's best customers, it seems.
Just travelers again today, I'm afraid.
No, nothing. No, don't need nothing.
Well, let me check through my pack for a moment. Lucas will say, quickly checking his nose. Yes. Actually, no. With all that had been going on in the swamp, this had evaded my thoughts for a moment. But in fact, we have something to sell her.
Oh. Well, all right then. He picks up your entire boat, dangling your undead skeletons below, and carries you quickly to shore. And sets your boat down. And
Thank you. And he'll motion to the boat and look at it and say, "Run along back to the water. I'll be with you shortly." And
it crab walks back into the water. And
he'll wait for the others before we go into Mama's, because there is a non-zero chance she is going to try to do something with this worm that we won't appreciate.
And Drew goes and he taps a finger on Mama's door, which is like your fist pounding on it. And Agatha comes out. And she says, "Oh, hello again, Lucas. Your party in need of another cure?"
No, quite the opposite. I believe we have located the item you requested.
Oh, you found one of the native children with the transfiguration worm?
Only half of that, he'll say, reaching into his pack for a jar. It has the transfiguration worm in it. Does this have any value to you?
Oh. I'm not sure. I would like to. I've never had one alive. I'm not sure what use I could get out of it, but I would be interested in experimenting. I'll trade you a healing potion for it.
Lucas will consider for a minute. We do have a good supply of healing potions.
It's like the thing with Fluttermouse and TMR, like they're economically useless because they're basically free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we will take cash value.
Yeah, exactly.
Cash. Well,
I'm certain we've parted with more than 50 gold pieces at your shop over the past few weeks. I doubt you've spent it all yet.
Yes. You are correct. Very well. 50 gold it is. You just stay out here while I go fetch it.
Of course.
And she's in her. She goes into her hut for a while. You assume she probably has it, has her money stash, hidden somewhere. She doesn't have to access it very often. But while everyone else is, arrived and people are setting up camp, she returns with your 50 gold.
Okay. Lucas will check it over quickly and then hand over the vial. He's not going to find another buyer for one of these, and while he doesn't completely trust Mama, it doesn't seem like something unreasonable for her to source out here on her own. He doesn't have any reason to suspect that this is going to be a terrible thing.
Was finding the worm something that happened last night?
No, it was
Or
a
if
couple
I
of
just-
sessions ago.
Oh,
It's just been sitting in a jar in my pack for a while.
alright, huh. I guess I forgot. I guess it happened at one point when we were in the villages.
No, it happened when, I think Kildrak, was, or maybe Philsticker. One of them was nearly infected with it, but made their save. So I described
Oh,
that
I think-
they captured it in their hand.
Okay, I think it might have been Philsticker, because I remember Stalin making the joke about the death worm and how they always seem to come back.
I don't remember it at all, though. So I don't think it was me.
I'm pretty sure it was me, Kildrak.
Weird. It's bizarre. Never mind,
Probably
it won't
killed
confuse people.
All right. So, yes. Short rest over the night at Mama's house. No one becomes infected. And morning comes. Oh, and this is the rainiest rain. So, it's morning now. And
Alright, Silas will probably remain navigator for now. We'll put Ixa on fishing today because it's raining.
Do we want to swap that around? Because I think she was technically better, and navigating is more important. Oh wait, no, they're equal, I think, at 4. Unless I'm forgetting.
She has 4 in survival.
Alright, then yeah,
that
never
works
mind.
out.
Then I'm fine with that, yep.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Except, actually, we should have switched, because I don't think I get extra value for that. Oh well, though.
Yeah. How much does that get us then? Was it 1d6 plus wisdom?
Mm-hmm. It's just food, not water. Oh, nice.
That was nice at least.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We've had to cut a couple of stops. We still have time to map these 2 hexes if nothing strange happens. And still arrive a few days ahead of the letter.
okay. So heading into this hex. As you are traveling into the unknown, you see boats. Oh wait, actually I need to do. You see the as you're heading south, you see that the corpse pile is directly south of you. But it's another hex away. And as you're exploring this region, you see around midday a in the distance, heading east, at a path that's perpendicular to your own. You're going to cross them. You see, coming from the west, boats, crude hand-carved canoes and rafts. Dozens of them, with small humanoids pushing them along. You're fairly close by the time you see them due to the darkness from the rain and the dark clouds.
Have
Hello!
strange
Lucas
effect
will
on
call out.
scumboggles?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said if we had a strange effect on the scumboggles.
We built our own town.
That was actually meant to be in character, but I'm not gonna have him continue on to make the joke I was going to that we're accidentally uplifting them.
As you
Who
you
says
call
it's accidental?
as you call out to them, they one of their boats approach, and Silas, despite your joke, it immediately becomes clear that these are not scumboggles.
Oh no.
They
They're just boring old human children.
Gross.
Their bodies look like those of human children, but their faces are all covered in grotesque scarification, which has twisted their visages into like demonic shapes.
Oh no, well I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh.
Ah,
Just gonna let Lucas handle this one.
yeah, I
Do
can't
you
imagine we
speak
would
the
react to.
Do you speak the common tongue?
They shake their head, indicating no.
Do you understand it then?
One of them on the lead boat shakes who all the ones on this boat that you have seen are boys. And this one that is in the front of the boat looks like he's slightly older than the rest, although they're all children. And he has numerous like totems, or he appears to be a shaman of some sort. And he nods yes.
Can we help you with anything?
He points
We're
south
very
at the corpse
friendly.
pile.
Yes, we're rather concerned as well.
He mimes with his hands, and seems to be indicating that it rolled over their village.
I see. We'll need to return to Clink soon. Do you want to join us there?
He turns to the boy next to him, and that one nods. And he turns to the others in the boats, and they all in the boat with him, and they also nod. More boats are approaching. You see that there are more
They have
boys.
said we can live in their village.
Once
And
we've made contact with our people there, we'll see if we can take you to the village of the Faceless Ones. Or if you prefer not, we'll sort something else out.
they nod. Or the leader nods and indicates that they will follow you.
Well, Lucas will say to the others, I suppose this mapping expedition is going to need to be delayed.
As usual.
Yes, we have to organize a whole effort for these people.
Yes, we do.
The child tribe.
Well, presumably there were adults.
Don't know that. They could be like, little
The
lamplight.
ageless ones.
Oh no, we were going for something totally different, Sala. But, I was thinking
Many
like they just banished the
explorers
adults.
Make such fanciful tales. They meet a group of children. They assume they're from a society of children. I'm not willing to make that assumption just yet.
That's fair. It's probably for the best. Aw.
Alright. So the children follow you until you make camp, and they all like pull up in their own rafts and canoes onto onto the island, onto whatever ground you find, or nearby patches of ground. Lucas, you count 42 children, all boys, all have scarification mostly on their faces, but in other places as well. If you were observant, you may witness them committing self-harm. None of them
Well,
speak.
that is a matter for the clergy. I'll be sure to report it to them, but Lucas is not so bold as to presume he can resolve that.
Yeah.
A little bit dampened, he will set up his tent and see to the supplies that we have. Our hunting today got 8 food, so that's 2 more. So we'll need to part with 22 food to feed them all. Is everyone comfortable with that?
And
Oh,
as
yeah.
long as we've got the spare food for it, then yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
have to
close
buy more,
home.
but we're yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, but that's fine. Food isn't that expensive.
All right.
Let's see. Oh no.
Yep. So, Bort and Silas are going to need checks for disease. See if you get the
Yeah, I'm not gonna scoff at it.
swamps.
'Cause I don't want to jinx the roll, so.
Yeah.
Alright, now I can scoff at it.
Yes, that's fine.
I was
You
never
do-
in any danger.
You do not get a splitting headache. And Bort, you need to make a.
Having a few dozen children giving you a splitting headache is pretty reasonable.
Yes. Well, let's just see if Bort gets tuberculosis and dies.
Oh god. Good luck, Slag. If Slag is still with us.
Slag! Think we lost him. Slag, do you remember you need to use push to talk? Yeah, I think he's gone.
Oh no.
Well, I
We got
guess.
him.
I guess.
Then Bort dies.
I guess Bort coughs up a lung and dies.
Why don't you roll for him?
I'll just roll for him. He's
No, he
Okay,
just
good.
vanishes into a dimension pocket.
still has to make his Constitution save. It's fine. He's
Disease
probably going to make
dimension.
it because he's.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one.
He's fine. He's fine. His lungs stay where they are.
His kidneys, on the other hand.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. He also has been drinking swamp water again. I forgot to roll for him yesterday, but I will roll for him today. Okay, he's fine. At +5 to Constitution saves. Pretty good.
Wow, you got +5. Jesus, I thought I was good with +4.
Yeah, same here. At +5, I mean.
Man.
It's like 7 more than I have.
All right.
I think a lot of us are nearly immune to diseases.
Well, you
The
say
ones
that.
who aren't have mostly died.
Orban Lucas.
Yes.
Yeah, or that.
All right. So that was miasma. Obviously, short rest stuff and weather for the next day. So, morning comes. You are you are here. The children begin to wake up. None of them speak, although some of them have been sobbing through the night. But, and there are a lot of them.
Silas will help corral them, but doesn't really know how to comfort them, or know if he should. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the dwarven method of handling children involves, like, sharp things and bludgeoning objects, so...
I'm going to write out a quick note, tie it to Balearica's leg, and have her fly ahead to alert my priest friend we're coming.
Also, are we about to, like, double the size of Clink? Could this qualify as an invasion?
Well, they're children.
Now
so
They're-
it's not an
cheese, I
invasion.
don't know
not
what to do.
quite double. The village of Clink has a population of 54. Wait, you killed Jasmine, 53.
Oh,
Is Sloane still there? Because if
Sloane's
not...
still there.
Okay.
Sloane is still
that's a
there.
sobering. I was just gonna say it's a sobering thought. If we kill one NPC, we've like eliminated 2% of the town, or like the NPCs in the world. So
Alright, so...
Yes.
yeah, definitely want to let them know what's coming.
Of the 54 people in the town, I probably shouldn't mention this, but you've basically dissolved the cult anyway, so I guess I can, and I'm looking at the numbers right now. Of the 54 total population, there were 36 cult members and 18 faithful.
what? They just
Jesus.
No, the reason it doesn't feel like that is that basically only Sloane is the only like Sloane and Jasmine are like the only two named characters that are provided that are like in the cult.
Mm-hmm. The other ones are like
Yeah.
faceless
Yeah,
people.
Everyone else just gave up on it.
Also,
I have no
it
name, no
does kind of
conviction.
suggest that like the cult members are very variable in their devotion to the cult.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like how most people treat religion now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
where you just kind
I
of
mean,
show up sometimes.
They have a
It's
good
like-
ratio if like half of them are true believers. That's pretty
That's
impressive.
true, yeah.
Cult.
Mhm. Yeah.
Disconcerting though.
Yeah, there's actually like some like if there if things have gone different, there's like specific rules like if Nicholas like leads an attempt to drive the cultists out, 2d10 cultists will return to the faith and fight against the other cultists.
I'm glad we headed all of that off.
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
now, at least.
Yeah, if you'd killed Jasmine in town, it would have been a bigger mess, but you drove her out first. So you avoided religious war.
Wait, didn't she come with like a squadron of people who all died before we found her?
She recruited them from the people.
Uh,
Um,
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
never even got to see what got him.
Well, I want to go back to the Ear Corps eventually, so we'll see it. And Lutz have the party too, I'm sure.
Do you though?
I mean, that's.
It's
I'll
got
feel
all
bad
the
if
loot
we
in the
don't.
entire.
Yeah, right. Like, I have the somewhat meta knowledge that, if I remember correctly, it's like the main, real, actual dungeon in the whole swamp. So, like, I would feel so bad if we never go back. Well, besides the house that KSB made.
It's not exactly true that it's got all the loot, but it does have like the single most valuable thing in the entire module.
Stop trying to tempt us to go there and go to our
Is it a
fates.
magic item that makes every paladin in the world aware that we're heretics magically?
It is a magic item. It doesn't do
Well,
that
it
though.
would be. Fair enough. We should make for Clink though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go quickly since we have it mapped out anyway?
Yeah, better had.
Okay. Give me a
Survival?
yeah, give me a navigation roll.
And I will fish.
Oh no.
Because apparently we're gonna need to stretch this food out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a D6 plus 2? Or D6
Mhm.
plus
Plus
Wisdom?
wisdom.
That's wisdom, yeah.
3? So I'll mark off another 27 food and 30 water.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see. Now, I'm just trying to remember the thing. So I think
If it's
going.
mapped, you get advantage.
Yeah, if it's mapped, you get advantage. But I'm trying to remember what the thing was. If
For fast movement,
if there
I
was
believe
a
it's. Sorry, but I think it's disadvantage on perception rolls while you're traveling, but no penalty to the actual roll to navigate, if I remember.
right. That's what I was thinking. So, in which case, you got a 20.
Still got a 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're fine. Need my wrong. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Tokens layer. There we go. Okay. So, Beliarca has flown ahead. And so by the time you arrive with your huge, your huge pile of refugee children, to nearly double the population of the town, Father Nicholas is there, and he is met with several more people from the church, or like the most faithful people who ran up to help when he called, and other members of the village. And as you arrive and you dock, people start like helping these children, and they go into Daniel's general store and raid it for tents and
Hmm.
things to because there's just not enough housing for another 40 plus people,
Hmm.
and start like trying to make these people comfortable and helping them. Meanwhile, Nicholas comes to Lucas and he says, "What's the whole story?"
We don't know much. We were out mapping, searching the area. We sighted the corpse pile to the south of us and boats approaching. They seem to indicate that they were fleeing. I think they might be refugees. I don't know why they're scarred. I've seen one or two of them scarring themselves. They don't speak, but they do seem to understand common, or one of them does.
Hmm. I will try and learn what I can from them, and we will do what we can. Clink isn't large enough to take care of this many for long, but
But
I
hopefully,
can contact other members of the church. We could divide them up and send them to other places.
perhaps in time. We're still expecting that letter, but I would prefer to keep them in this area if possible. I think they might prefer to stay. My hope would be that we'll be able to figure out what's going on with this corpse pile and make their home safe to return to in the coming weeks.
That would be preferable.
I don't suppose a letter or runner arrived early.
No, nothing yet. A few days though. You should probably take it easy for a few days. Stay in Clink. They could arrive, any moment.
We'd better. And I'd better see to purchasing what supplies we'll need before they're all purchased. I'm going to need to go back into the swamp soon. This is a difficult problem, but it's good to have you back on your feet, helping the town. Could you imagine if Jasmine's cult was still operational?
Last thing we would want would be for all these children to fall under the sway of someone like Jasmine.
Much better that Primus gets to them.
Yes, indeed. Well
I mean,
said,
that should
Tom.
go without saying, really.
The shadowy being who uttered those words recedes back into the darkness of the church.
I mean, exactly one person who followed Jasmine survived more than an hour. Well, a few days, but
Yes. It's not Jasmine's fault that she didn't heed the warning about the Ironate. Okay, maybe
I mean,
it's a little
isn't
bit
it though?
Yes. Yes, it is. But all right. You're in Clink.
Then we'll rest up.
All right. The
Got
next
some
day. The
treasures
next
to
day.
sell.
The next day goes by. Lucas, I think, is going to be selling and buying some things, and anyone else who needs to sell or buy anything, you're welcome to do so. But as long as you don't go adventuring for the day, you can go ahead and take your long rest, get all your shit back.
It's how many hit die per long rest?
Half rounded up.
Yes.
I haven't had
And
to
all
do
your
that
hit,
much,
and all your hit
so-
points and all your class features.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember the specifics on the hit die.
I forget that it isn't all of them sometimes, but
I think I actually refilled it fully the first time we had a long rest, not even realizing that.
no. The first time we did it, you would have been level 1, so.
So how are we dividing treasure as a party at this stage?
As equally as possible, I would think.
I'm still indebted, so you probably.
Okay, how many people are we dividing the treasure between at this stage?
How many
Uh,
people do we have again?
It depends. I think we have up
Sure.
to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer to just divide it among all the people who play normally. What
That's
characters do-
not 7.
Uh,
But I don't
mean
know.
normally. I mean hypothetically or potentially.
Then enjoy your 38.57. Actually, scratch that. Forget that number.
Okay.
Because I should buy food first.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
And don't worry about me. I'm still technically indebted to the rest of the party. You can just take my share and distribute it among everyone else.
Well, you'll want to subtract. First, we'll have to determine the initial share. Then you'll want to subtract it from your debt calculations. Then we'll want to determine shares again after that. So we'll come to that. It looks like I'm buying just under 80 food. Buying 78 food. That's 39 gold pieces. So
Did anyone else write down what my actual debt was?
no.
Crap, I didn't.
I would.
Well, that's
not how
convenient.
debt works. If you don't write it down, you still have to pay. You don't. You don't get off free if you.
I'm not trying to get off free.
I
This is
know.
just
I
like-
know. But.
All right. Well, we'll call it another. What did you get? What did you get again on loan?
It was like plate armor, I think.
Plate
for
armor.
like 1500.
God, I'm all right. So that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like 1500 gold, I think, or something like that.
So we'll call
But
it
you would have
1,000
only gotten
left.
it was only worth, the half price for you.
All right, we'll call it 600 left, and so you can subtract 33 from the 600, and instead we get 38.50, but not you. And that's after restoring the food.
That's
Cool.
38 gold, you say?
And 5 silver.
I'll add that for Corinder.
I now owe 576 gold to the rest of the party. Also, how many days went by too?
So far, yeah. And how much XP do we get for selling 270 gold to worth of stuff? to the shop here?
Well, 270 gold worth of stuff. Then looks like you get 39 XP each.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I still get my XP?
Yes.
Alright, I have 4,001 XP.
I'm at 3611.
3747.
3079.
We're probably all correct.
3979, just behind Retro.
3792 here.
All right.
To go for level 5.
And Retro, was that 270? Did you sell the gems?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you've sold your stuff. You've restocked your food and water. I see. Is there anything else anyone wants to buy while you were in Clink for some time?
I'm gonna need a couple of new vials. I'm just looking them up.
I don't think I need anything.
Yeah, I don't think I need anything either.
Oh, hey, right. I don't
Possessions.
them back.
Bort is too poor to buy anything.
I
All
don't
right. So wait,
think I
what
need
of that?
anything.
What of that money did we get? What did you not spend on? Food?
You got 38 gold and 5 silver.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, equipment. It's got scale mail. Oh, okay.
So all right. I'm gonna go ahead and start the next little thing that's gonna happen in town. Go ahead and continue, looking through the books and buying things if you need.
If you'll
Yes.
give me just a minute, actually, I could
Okay.
definitely do with a soda.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yes. Go ahead. Maybe do we want to take a 5-minute break?
That worked for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, sounds good.
I don't know how much will be left when we come back for this session, but we'll see. Yeah. We'll take a 5-minute break.
All right.
Okay.